Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the webinar. This morning, we're going to talk about how to achieve a high level of invoice automation by combining traditional rule-based automation and artificial intelligence. So first, why are we actually talking about the invoice automation this morning? The real fact is that actually the invoice automation level is surprisingly low nowadays. So companies are really struggling with the invoice automation. Specifically, the non-PO invoices, like non-purchase order invoices, are being posted and routed for approval flow mostly manually. Typically, the automation level is between 10 to 30%. And most of the invoices, 70 to even 90% of all the invoices are being posted and routed manually, which is, I don't know, quite amazing. We are living in 2022.
Those numbers on the slide, those are quite low, because if you don't have any system there in use, any electronic system, then you have also to post the paper invoices to the different locations, and then it will take time and it will cost money. So this is quite a low price for the manually handled invoices. So in some calculations, I have seen that it's even from, let's say, from 5 to 60 euros per invoice.
So how can you achieve a high level of automation with the rule-based automation capabilities? So please, Tommi.
Yes, so refine your invoice data, after which the automation does work for you. So this is the idea when you have the rule-based automation there. Here the first example is that you have the contracts in your solution, but the supplier is not able to put the contract number in the correct field on the invoice. So this example shows that within the kind of the invoice manipulation rule, you can copy the different values from different fields to the other fields. This example 2 rule, we can copy the buyer reference number from that field to the contract number field. Then there's also in the right side, there's a couple of examples that what we can do with the manipulation rules. We can copy fields, we can add labels for the later usage, we can clear values there, we can also copy, for example, indexed subfields, so that the supplier is able to put the GL account and the contract number and the purchase order number in the same field. You can use almost every data on the invoice.
Next, we're going to talk about how to increase invoice automation with artificial intelligence. So first of all, what are the capabilities of artificial intelligence in invoice automation? Couple of key points about AI. So first of all, the AI technology is self-learning technology. So AI actually learns all those automation rules automatically from the invoice data. And the logic is that AI only automates those invoices that are not yet automated within OpusCapita. So AI only is touching manually handled invoices. So it's only increasing your invoice automation, not competing against rule-based automation. So basically, AI loves data. So when you implement AI in use, first, we will actually give it some historic invoices and historic postings. Typically, we will give AI from 3 months to 6 months of historic invoices with the postings and reviewer and approver data. And AI will actually start to go through all those invoices. It will kind of start to create those logics and those automation rules automatically based on the historic data. We can also extract data from the invoice image, but AI actually predicts values and information that does not exist in the invoice data. For example, GL account. So AI is able to predict the correct GL account even though there is no GL account information in the invoice. It will also indicate that how sure or unsure AI is regarding the predictions, regarding the postings, regarding the workflow. So you can actually point those invoices in the process and see that, okay, somebody will have a look at it and make sure that AI made a correct prediction. If AI made a mistake, it learns from those mistakes automatically. This is actually one of our clients, Versowood, and they said that the implementation of Snowfox AI has significantly increased our invoice automation. And it has been great to witness that AI can handle even the most challenging purchase invoices, postings, and routings.
So this is the workflow you can define freely in your OpusCapita setup, and this is just one example for the non-PO invoice process. And when the invoice comes from the left side in the system, then we try to find the supplier there, and then the next step is the pre-handling. And now in this example, there is a progress condition, so that what needs to be done in the invoices in the pre-handling phase before those can go further to the review phase. And now in this example, the progress condition is that the cost center needs to be there, GL account needs to be there, and also reviewer and approver needs to be defined. And if those are now defined automatically by the rules or by the contract matching, then those invoices will go further. Those will not stop in the pre-handling state, but those will go further in the process. But if those conditions are not met, then we are sending the invoices to Snowfox for prediction. And we are not sending the training data only for those predicted invoices. We are sending all the invoices to Snowfox for the training purposes of the algorithm. Yeah, here's the example for one predicted invoice, and the posting is there on the top of the image. So now the Snowfox has predicted the GL account to be 4,000, and then we have own column there also that where the prediction percentage will be shown. And for example, now you can define that if the prediction percentage is not more than, let's say, 80%, then you will not assign the GL account automatically to the invoice. So in that case, you can easily see that what is the probability for the GL account and what is the predicted GL account, so that someone needs to go through the invoice and see that, okay, now the proposal is 4,000, but I will pick up 4,001 account there.
And the question is, would you like to know how much could your company benefit from AI and how well AI could actually increase your invoice automation? We can actually do the free trial for you, and we can actually show you with your data that how well AI would perform in your company. And all we need for that is from 3 to 12 months of historic invoices with related posting data and actually the approval flow data. We tell you how much we can increase your automation, and then we tell this is the price, how much would it cost? And then you can decide yourself that is it a good thing for you, and does it look like a good math for you?
So if you're now interested in OpusCapita and what we can offer for the invoice automation, so you can go to our website or you can contact directly to our sales.
Thank you, Tommi, very much for your expertise.
Thank you, Tuomas. Thank you.
Let's be in touch. Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah. See you. Bye.